Ever wonder how that intricate wooden toy you got online or that metal part for your latest project was made?
Yeah, those little things we take for granted.
Exactly. Well, we're taking a deep dive today into the world of custom manufacturing,
Woo, exciting.
but not just anywhere. We're heading to India, where a company called Indeeya is making waves.
India. I've heard so much about the manufacturing boom there.
It's huge, right?
Yep.
But Indeeya isn't focused on the giants. They're all about empowering the backbone of the Indian economy, the MSME sector.
Okay, MSMEs, that's
Micro, small, and medium enterprises.
right, right. The heart and soul of so many economies.
Absolutely. And in India, they contribute a massive 30% to the GDP. Plus, they employ over 21 crore people. It's like a lot of people.
Wow, that's a huge workforce. But I imagine they face challenges, especially when it comes to keeping up with technology.
Exactly. They often struggle to adopt the latest tech, and it's hard for them to boost their productivity and compete on a global scale.
And that's where India steps in.
You got it. So tell me, how are they tackling this head on?
Well, India has developed what they call a sauce-based digital manufacturing and supply chain
A
ecosystem.
mouthful, right?
It is. But basically, they have four key verticals, each designed to address specific pain points that MSMEs face.
Okay, I'm all about breaking things down. So let's do
Right.
that. Let's say you're a small business owner, you have a workshop, a few employees. How would Indea's support actually look and feel for someone like that?
So picture this small business owner, right? They're probably drowning in spreadsheets, trying to manage inventory, track orders, and keep up with deliveries, all that stuff.
Logistical nightmare.
It can be. But Indea's cloud-based ERP system swoops in and streamlines all of that.
Like a magic wand?
Kind of. It's
Yeah.
more like a super efficient digital assistant who never sleeps, organizing everything and making sure things run smoothly.
Okay, so that's the day-to-day operations. But what about all those buzzy technologies we keep hearing about, like AI and machine learning? How does Indeya bring those to a small workshop?
That's where their focus on technology transformation comes in. Imagine that same workshop owner now has access to tools that predict when a machine needs maintenance.
Preventative measures.
Smart.
Very. It avoids costly downtime. Or think about a furniture maker. They could use AI to analyze customer data and predict which designs will be popular.
Reducing waste and boosting sales all at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indeya is making these futuristic technologies accessible to businesses that traditionally couldn't even dream of affording them.
That's what I call leveling the playing field. But it's not all about the tech, is it? There's the human element, too.
Absolutely. Indeya understands that technology is only as good as the people using it. And that's why they have this fantastic initiative called the Skilling Factory.
The skilling factory. Okay, tell me more.
They partner with industry experts and educational institutions to train and upskill employees and even students.
Wow, so they're preparing a whole new generation for the future of manufacturing.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
a holistic approach. I like that. But how does Indeya actually guide these MSMEs through this whole digital transformation? Is it like, here's the tech, good luck, or is there a more structured approach?
They have a program specifically for that. It's called the Manufacturing Innovation and Transformation Program, or MITP for
Yeah,
short.
MIT got it.
It's a structured 24-month journey that guides MSMEs towards what we call Industry 4.0 maturity. It's a roadmap, a detailed one, designed for the Indian manufacturing landscape.
2 years, that's quite a commitment. Walk me through what a business would actually experience during this time. What are the different stages?
Well, it starts with an assessment to figure out where the MSME currently stands in terms of their digital readiness, like a checkup.
Digital checkup, I like that.
Then comes a trial run of Indea's platform, maybe in one department or for a specific product line. This lets them get comfortable before fully committing.
A little test drive before buying the car.
Exactly. Then, once they're ready to take the plunge, phase two begins. This is full implementation. The whole business gets onboarded onto the platform, and they get comprehensive training to ensure a smooth transition. Indeya even helps with, the human side of adopting new technology.
Yeah, change can be scary.
Oh, absolutely. Some people are very resistant to change, so that part is crucial. And then things get really exciting in phase three. This is where those advanced technologies we talked about earlier come in. Imagine IoT sensors on machines collecting data in real time. And then AI and machine learning algorithms optimizing everything. This is where the smart factory vision really starts to take shape.
And I'm guessing phase 4 is about reaping the rewards.
It is. In phase four, the focus shifts to stabilizing those new systems, fine-tuning processes, and ensuring long-term success. And the results are pretty amazing. MSMEs in this program have reported a 20% increase in productivity, 20% better resource utilization, and 25% fewer quality complaints.
Wow, those are some serious improvements. It's clear that Indeeya isn't just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. But let's zoom out for a second. What kind of impact could all of this have on the India manufacturing landscape as a whole?
Well, Indeya has a bold vision. They aim to handle $10 billion worth of manufacturing by 2030, and they're aiming to generate $200 million in industry
Oh,
savings.
some ambitious goals.
They are. But imagine a future where Indian MSMEs, empowered by all this digital technology, are seamlessly integrated into global supply chains and competing on an international stage.
It's inspiring to think about. This could be a game changer not just for the businesses themselves, but for the entire Indian economy.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just the economic benefits. Think about the potential for job creation, innovation, and even sustainability in the manufacturing sector.
Creating a more resilient and competitive India, one MSME at a time. It's quite the story. This deep dive is already proving to be incredibly insightful. We've learned so much about India's mission and their innovative platform and the MITP program. And to think we've only just scratched the surface.
There's so much more to explore. We haven't even touched upon their unique marketplace designed to connect MSMEs with customers across India and even globally.
Stay tuned, listeners, because in the next part of this deep dive, we'll delve into the Indeeya marketplace and its potential to open up new avenues of growth for these businesses. We'll also explore how Indeeya is addressing the crucial issue of sustainability in this digital transformation journey.
So we're back, and we were talking about how Indeya is helping these MSMEs become real players in the digital age, but there's more to it than just tech.
You're right, you're right. They need a way to connect with customers and really expand their reach.
Exactly. So think about it. Imagine a small workshop tucked away in a remote village in India, creating beautiful, handcrafted goods.
Oh, I love that imagery. So much talent hidden away.
Right. But how do they reach customers beyond their local market? That's the question. And that's where Indeya's marketplace comes into play.
This is what I'm talking about, connecting the dots. Tell me more.
Well, Indeya has created this online marketplace. It's specifically for custom manufacturing. This platform connects those MSMEs directly with customers, not just in India, but internationally. Think of it like a global storefront for all those unique products and capabilities.
Wow, that's leveling the playing field in a major way. A small business in, say, rural India could potentially be competing with big players on a global scale.
Exactly. No more geographical limitations. It opens up a world of possibilities. That workshop owner we were talking about could be connecting with customers in Europe, the US, anywhere really.
That's the power of technology right there.
Mm.
But how does this marketplace actually work? How do they make sure the quality is there, that both the buyer and seller are protected?
They have a pretty thorough vetting process for everyone on the platform, both buyers and sellers. They want to make sure the businesses meet certain quality standards, that they're ethical. Plus, they provide tools to make the whole process easier. Communication, managing orders, tracking deliveries, all of that.
Streamlining the entire experience. That's smart. But let's switch gears for a bit. Sustainability. It's a hot topic for good reason. As we move towards this digital future, how can we make sure it's a sustainable one?
Absolutely. Indeya understands that digital transformation and sustainability have to go hand in hand. They've made sustainability a core part of their platform and all their programs.
I'm all ears. Give me some examples. How are they doing this?
For one, their ERP system helps businesses be more efficient with their resources. Tracking inventory, managing production processes carefully, it all adds up to less waste and a smaller environmental footprint.
So it's saving money and saving the planet.
Hmm.
I like it. What else?
They're big on energy-efficient technologies, and they encourage those eco-friendly practices. Plus, they're trying to create a more circular economy, recycling and reusing materials whenever possible.
That's impressive. It's great to see a company that's not just chasing profits, but genuinely cares about the planet and people. A real model for responsible and sustainable manufacturing.
I agree. Indeya is setting a great example for the industry, showing that digital transformation can actually be a force for good.
Now, back to the MITP program for a second. We talked about the tangible benefits for MSMEs, increased productivity, fewer quality issues. But what's the word on the street? How are the businesses themselves feeling about this whole transformation?
The feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. They're seeing real improvements, they feel more competitive, and they're excited about the future. A lot of them say the program hasn't just changed their business, but it's empowered them as entrepreneurs.
That's what it's all about, right? Empowering people. It's one thing to talk about the potential of technology, but seeing it actually make a difference in people's lives and their businesses, that's what matters.
Absolutely. Indeya's story is really a testament to human ingenuity and what's possible when technology is used to lift up communities.
So we've covered a lot, from Indeeya's platform to the MITP program and their marketplace that's connecting businesses globally. We've even talked about their commitment to sustainability.
It's amazing to see how one company is using technology to not just modernize manufacturing in India, but to truly revolutionize it. It's a blueprint for a better future, a more inclusive, more efficient, more sustainable future.
And as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I'm left with a thought. We've talked a lot about the positive impact, but what about the challenges? Scaling something this big across such a diverse country like India, that can't be easy.
You're right, it's not all sunshine and roses. And that actually leads us perfectly into the next part of our deep dive. We'll look at some of the hurdles Indeya faces and what those broader implications mean for the future of manufacturing in India and beyond.
So we've been talking about all the great things India is doing, but let's be real. It can't all be easy. There's got to be challenges, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Scaling up an ambitious initiative like this across a country as vast and diverse as India, it's bound to have its bumps in the road.
So let's talk about those bumps. What are some of the hurdles India might face as they try to, really make this digital transformation happen on a large scale?
They are. But it's not just about the infrastructure, there's also the mindset challenge.
What do you mean by that?
Well, some MSME owners, they might be hesitant to embrace digital technology. They're used to doing things a certain way, and change can be scary, especially when you're running a small business with limited
That's
resources.
the fear of the unknown. Yeah.
Exactly. So Indea is focusing on building trust. They're showcasing success stories, proving that digital adoption actually has tangible benefits. Plus, they provide a lot of support and training to make the transition easier.
It's a reminder that technology is only part of the story. You've got to address those human concerns, those fears, to really make it work.
Absolutely. Now, we've talked a lot about Indea's impact in India, but their work could have implications far beyond that.
You're thinking globally,
I am. Their model has the potential to be a blueprint for digital transformation in other developing countries, places facing similar challenges.
like a ripple effect. India's success in India could spark a global movement toward a more inclusive and equitable manufacturing ecosystem.
Exactly. And as we move towards this digitally empowered future, there's a big question that keeps coming up. What about the workers?
Yeah, it's great to talk about upskilling and all that, but what happens to the people whose jobs might be replaced by automation?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? There's
I,
no easy answer. Some jobs will definitely change, some might even disappear, but new ones will emerge. Indea's Skilling Factory initiative is a huge step in the right direction. They're helping people adapt and learn the skills they need for this new landscape. It's all about embracing lifelong learning.
so the future of manufacturing isn't just about robots taking over. It's more about humans and machines working together.
I think so. And that's why Indea's focus on human-centric technology is so important. They're not trying to replace humans, they're trying to empower them, help them do more, be more efficient, create better products.
Well, this deep dive has been amazing. We've learned so much about Indeya, their innovative work, and the potential they have to transform not just manufacturing in India, but globally. We've talked about the challenges, the opportunities, and how their human-centric approach is paving the way.
It's been a fascinating journey. It really shows how technology can be a powerful force for good when used responsibly to benefit society as a whole.
And to our listeners, if you're interested in learning more, check out Indeya's website, explore Vinod Malasul's insights on LinkedIn, and just stay tuned because this company is doing incredible things. Their journey is an inspiration, a testament to human ingenuity, and the possibilities that come when we combine technology with a vision for a better future.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.